Hello everybody, my name is Sherida and I'm the developer of Beyond Dice. I make the game by myself except for the audio, so there will be none of that in the presentation because I didn't make anything yet. So my game is called Beyond Dice, and like Jon said, it's a game where you play as a blind girl, or you guide her, through a world that seems empty at first, but as soon as you start moving, it slowly starts to materialize and show it to you. And by using your other senses, like your touch and your scent and smell, and you listen to things, the world slowly starts to visualize, and you can interact with it and enjoy it. Well, that was that. So the core experience of Beyond Dice is all about exploration. It's about living in the moment, and it's looking at things from a different perspective, which is something that's very dear to me. I'm the kind of person that likes to touch things and smell everything that I see, and I like to go on vacation and just sit on a rock and stare and look at the view and collect things to remind me of places that I've been. And it's actually kind of the same way when I play games. I like to go find nice views, hidden passages. I pick up items in games that I keep in my inventory, even though I don't really need them. But they kind of remind me of these, like these moments, these experiences that I had. So for me, there's a big difference when it comes to doing this in real life and do this in a video game. Because whenever I play a video game and I try to enjoy the view, there's always this moment when the chest-high walls appear, and that things are just going to go crazy in 15 seconds, and it completely tears me out at this moment of being there and enjoying my scenery. So I don't say I don't like it, but for me, I would like it if games would have more options to just walk around and enjoy the view and listen to the quiet little stream. So what I try to do, or what I'm doing with Beyond Dice, is I look at situations, events, and I try to look at them from a different point of view. So instead of looking at something, I try to see, okay, what does it smell like? What does it feel like? How can I change the way that this thing is perceived? So, for example, wrong key. There is a point in Beyond Dice where you come near a crossing. It's a very busy crossing. There are cars driving around. It's a very frightening situation, especially for a blind girl. So I try to relive or rethink the way that being at a crossing feels instead of looking at it. So, the engines are roaring. There is this gushing wind that kind of feels like it's sucking you in any time. The smell of gasoline, in your nose. And I try to translate it to something new. And then I add another layer to the whole thing, which is the way that my protagonist, her name is Ray, how she sees these things. And for her, she's a blind girl. She thinks it's very scary to be outside. So it means that something as simple as a road becomes something like this to her, and the video's not playing. And now it is. And then for you as a player, there's a challenge to overcome these obstacles, to reinterpret them, and to see how you would solve them based on your own experience, your own wits, and the input you get from your other senses. And what I'm trying to achieve with this game is, I hope that I can indirectly inspire people to look at real life a little bit more different, and to enjoy smaller things, and to pay more attention to what is going on around them, to see the tiny details that are everywhere and pretty and awesome. So I think it makes life much more cool that way. Thank you.